got a recreational 1.6 acre property out here near Bryce Canyon in southern Utah. My name is Miles McLaughlin here at Wilco Land. What we do is we buy and sell raw vacant land, oftentimes in unique and epic areas. So in this video, I'm going to break down this property. I'm going to talk about the target audience, potential uses of the property, how you can go view the property on your own. I'm going to show you the location on a map, what it looks like. There's some good Google Street views as well that we can look at for this property as well. So, let's get started by looking at the property here on a map and going over a quick disclaimer. This isn't legal advice. This isn't real estate advice. We sell all of our properties as is. This is me simply sharing my thoughts and opinions on this property with you today and some of the education that I've experienced over the years. So, right here, we're really in Bryce Canyon City. We're down here in southern Utah, right? This is Zion National Park. You've got Dixie National Forest, and then you've got Bryce, the Grand Staircase. Then you've got like Bryce Canyon, which is like right in here, I believe. Bryce Canyon National Park right here. So, you are right at the foothills of Bryce Canyon National Park. You want to get an idea what this area looks like? Do some research on the internet. You can learn a lot about a property from doing some research on the internet. So we're located right here on the corner. So all I'm doing is plugging in the GPS coordinates of this property. And it's bringing me to the corner right here on Highway 89. Here are some Bryce Canyon cabins. So you can clearly see people are coming out here. Trading post right there. So it's kind of a cool little corner, right? You can grab a beer, you can grab some gas. There's some other motels and stuff. But, you've got what we own are two properties that total 1.6 acres on the corner here. And you can see somebody's been driving through these properties. So you can see right here, there's like a 2-track that goes through that. And it goes like this. We can pull it up on satellite imagery and I'll show you that as well. But this is the property. All you're going to do is plug in these GPS coordinates, go locate it. This is in a redevelopment zone. So more than likely, these aren't buildable properties. That's hence the price, right? These are just recreational properties. We're selling them as one. So you get 2 legal lots as one property here. I've got it pulled up on Google Earth right here. So you can see there's like a little, as I zoom in here, somebody's been blazing through here, probably the previous owner. They own a lot of other land around here. The people that sold us this own some of these other properties. And so they've been driving through, going to their other properties. We purchased it from this, one of the families that owns most of the land back here. You can see it's the Blevins do. And if you click around, they own more property. Here's some more of their property, right? So it must have been somebody who maybe developed this area, whatever the case. We've got this nice spread of land. You've got river frontage on the Sevier River. You can take a peek at some of the imagery right here of the river. Maybe there's good fishing, maybe there's not. I haven't personally been out here. But we can get on Google Street Views and learn a lot about an area just by doing this, just by hopping on the computer, taking a peek. You've got Bryce Canyon in this direction. You've got Zion heading this way. So it's really a cool area. Like I said, bring a Sprinter van, bring a camper. You've got a nice spread along the river here. And you can see right here, somebody's been accessing this property. Or multiple people have been coming through it. Probably, like I said, the previous owners coming through the property like that. So that's how I would get on it if I owned it. Again, we sell all of our property as is. We ask our buyers to do their own due diligence. This is a pretty unique land investment sitting in the corner. It's part of a redevelopment zone area. So they're not issuing building permits, basically. What it means is somebody needs to go into the subdivision and finish the roads. There's no access to utilities and things like that. So we're really just pushing this as a place to camp or, long-term investment. Maybe you could put some billboards up there. Maybe you could have a food truck out there. I don't know what will all be allowed. You can contact the county or read more about the redevelopment zoning information right here. We do have a link to read more about redevelopment zoning right here. And you can go down to, if I search redevelopment. Let's see if anything comes up. So maybe call the county on that. I don't see much on it, but maybe I'm just missing something. So, redevelopment, like I said, when I talk to the county, and I have some notes on it here that I'll pull up, just so you guys are aware of it. It's going to be a common question. Why can't I build on it? And I think I have an answer to it. So here's what it is. There's a moratorium. It's called Hercules subdivision. It's a dry subdivision ordinance and yada, yada, yada. The property is currently zoned redevelopment, but a rezone is being considered as part of the development moratorium study. So, there's potential that this property changes in the future and you can do more with it. No building permits, conditional use permits, zone changes, etc. will be considered until the moratorium is over. The goal of the moratorium is to clean up all the issues they have been experiencing in this subdivision: roads, lot sizes, lack of water, lack of septic, rundown properties, river contamination, etc. So, like I said, we're selling a property as is. It's kind of a long-term investment for somebody, maybe a place to pull the camper up to, maybe get away selling something on the corner or having a billboard. I don't know. You as a buyer are going to have to figure that out. But take a peek. Like I said, you can use the coordinates to go view the property. It's pretty obvious on satellite imagery what you're looking at. You've got some good street views. Just call me if you want to chat more in depth about it. Call the county. They could probably answer some more questions about it too. It's kind of a unique property. We're open to seller financing, and we're always open to offers. Land only sells for what somebody's willing to pay for it. So if you are interested in something like this, as a little adventure base camp, just get with us, maybe long-term investment. I can run any offer by my investor and we can see where that takes us. So whether it's that, this is a pretty nice property out here in Hatch, Utah too. So we do have other land investments on the website. I've got some property up near Moab and Green River, Utah as well. I want to show you down here. Really cool property along the Green River there. So again, browse the website. Get with us if you have questions. We do a lot of land deals across the Western United States. Again, my name is Miles McLaughlin here at Wilco Land. Give us a call at 605-299-5553. Thanks for tuning in.